As Lauren alluded to, there might be a few issues concerning streaming of these applications based on connectivity of the internet. This isn't always true necessarily, depending on which application you choose to use. My name is Alexander Verdon. I'm part of Group 6, and I'm going to give you insight to what a few of these options are as far as streaming applications go, and how they might differ and which one might be the best for you. So getting into the options. Really, we're talking about the TV game here, and is streaming relevant, more specifically? And the answer, I think, is yes. Really, the reason I say that is because based on the amount of options you're given, really it stands levels above current cable TV. So if you notice the second bullet here, it says my options are probably limited. And it's a question that's often asked. But honestly, the options are not limited at all. In reality, the amount of streaming services outweigh the amount of cable providers across the U.S., giving you ultimately unlimited options, or virtually unlimited options, of which service you'd like to use and what things are out there that allow you to see the content you want. Finally, what's right for me? Honestly, only you know the answer to that. But hopefully, as I dive in a little bit more, I'll lead you to the right place and put you in the right direction to find what streaming service is most ideal in your situation. Starting off, we'll dive into Netflix and what's the hype. Well, at $10.99 a month, it's really not a bad price, considering all the things that come along with Netflix. You've got a compilation of commercial-free movies and television itemized based on your likes, your preferences, and essentially what you've taught the program itself. If you notice the third bullet there, it learns your habit pattern, and it does just that. There's a rating system within the application itself that starts matching movies and television based on the priority or the likes of the user, if that makes sense. And to give you guys a little bit of insight, this is what the menu looks like of the Netflix application. Fairly straightforward. You can see at the top it gives you categories above the individual movie listings to better suit you in your search for content. And one good thing about Netflix is that you have the option nowadays to download episodes of television or movies to watch them offline. So in the event that you are in a location that has poor connectivity, fear not. Next, moving on to Hulu. And Hulu is an up-and-coming entity, and is it a contender? I would say at $7.99 a month, it probably is. Now understand that the $7.99 is just for the standard package. You have the option to upgrade to commercial-free or even Hulu Plus, which starts diving into the internet TV application, basically like cable, but without the pain of it all. Hulu is a great option if you are looking for just TVs, you don't mind commercials. Commercials can be kind of a drag, but you'll notice it's $3 cheaper than Netflix, so if money is something you're worried about, consider Hulu. Here's a quick overview of what the menu might look like for Hulu based on your user preferences. Fairly straightforward once again, gives you an idea of what's available, gives you a quick snapshot of the cover of whatever movie or television show is present at that time. Now understand, similarities between Netflix and Hulu are the ever-revolving movies and TV content that is present. So if it's not there one month, cross your fingers, it might be there the next month. Finally, getting into the grand finale, it's going to be the tech giant that is Sony, and more specifically PlayStation. PlayStation Vue is Sony's attempt at creating an internet streaming application as well. And at $49.99 a month, it's a steep price, but consider the following. It's internet TV, so there's no movie database necessarily, although you do have the option to record the TV shows and the movies you wish based on your preferences. Now, it's more so like, say, cable TV in the fact that you've got an active user interface or TV guide, so you can see what's coming on multiple hours a day, days in advance, and you can set this to record as well. Gives you a few more options, more than just your collection of TV shows and movies. So if you're not really keen on a database of movies and TV shows and want to watch what's actively occurring, i.e. sports, things of that nature, maybe this is your better option. And finally, this is a quick view of the menu that I spoke to. It's going to be itemized lists with channels similar to cable TV. You can see that at the bottom there you have guide options, record 12 hours, things of that nature. It really gives you the options to do what you want when you want. In conclusion, the world is ever evolving and the hunger for technology only increases. So with internet connectivity growing and the appetite growing as well, we have no other choice than to branch out. And at this point in time, streaming looks like the most valid option and honestly, one of the most appealing. Once again, I'm Alexander Verdon. Thank you for watching my part of this presentation.